Hello and welcome back to some more Civilization 5 as Dido of Carthage. We are back in our war with China, and I believe there is a pretty good chance we'll be ending this Let's Play once we finish this war. So yeah, start by rebasing our fighters, and I did turn on quick combat, so that should speed up some of this and remove some of the annoyance factor. You will skip a turn, as will you. Meanwhile, well, here, we are almost ready to take Suzhou as well. Yes, the turns are starting to take longer and longer, and in all honesty, I do not enjoy this, so... Well, I do not enjoy the turns taking so long, so... I'm seriously considering just calling it a game after we finish this bitch off, because frankly, well, what is she gonna do? Really, what is she gonna do? She's in no position to fuck with us, and, well, being in no position to the thing is, if we have reduced everyone to the point where they can challenge us, then actually playing it out fully is just a formality and an annoying one at that, and at that point, why would we bother? I could take out some other enemies who have bothered me in the past, like China. And certainly could do that. Maybe that would speed up the turns some, and if I manage to speed them up significantly, we'll keep playing. Maybe. No guarantees. But yeah, we'll consider it. But yeah, this... I don't know, it seems kind of... You know? What are we researching? Satellites, and we'll be wanting to quick build the Hubble Space Telescope first opportunity we get. Good to know. Here we have Tianjin and Chengdu for our next conquests. And Nanjing as well. Luckily we have a melee unit here in that cavalry. Okay. Let us proceed then. Right, being on such good terms, blah blah blah. Right, we're best buddies with everyone. Okay, social policies. Right, we are heavily into... A unit was destroyed after being bombarded by an enemy battleship. What? Are you serious? I need to see where that happened, and Russia is busy moving around its units. Seriously, I might just declare war on them. One of you guys suggested that in the comments, and seriously... Yeah, that might make a lot of sense, actually. Right after I finish fucking China. Ooh, they have anti-aircraft guns. I do not like that. No, not on those terms. Okay, that one is vulnerable. I do not like that. I'll move up some of my healthier battleships to kill those artilleries, cause screw that. We do not want enemy artilleries anywhere near our cities. So we'll be killing those off. Ever so slightly. Oh, and look. They have an aircraft gun too. You can move up to there. And... we'll grade both of them up to rocket artillery, because that is just plain better. Nope, but you can be upgraded to proper infantry. Meanwhile, we'll move up some bombers. Yes, indeed. Rostov, 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 Rostov. I do not have a lot of oil, but even so, I believe I can afford a few more bombers. And policy, so science or happiness. We need happiness, and that brings us up to 20. Excellent. That will work just fine. Can I reach? I cannot. Well, that is unfortunate, actually. That is most unfortunate. What we can do then is this. And next turn we'll get them, so it hardly matters. You bombardment 2, you skip. Skip, 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 skip. Skip. Skip, skip, skip again, and skip again. Oh, and skip the turn. Okay, you will heal up. You move to attack, as do you. Can you hit from there? You can, excellent. Just do a bit of careful maneuvering, heal up some of these ships. Just take our time. Yep, we can't reach that. Okay. So we're generally good on that. You can skip a turn as well, as can you, and as can you. Trade routes are good. Ah, here. Interesting, they sent one over here. And these need upgrading, but I don't have the cash for it. Alright, so next turn we should start taking some more Chinese cities. Now, if I was willing to be stupid about it, which I'm not... Okay, let's take a look at everyone who's friendly with us. See if anyone has any money we can use to upgrade some more of these land units. That will not do for me, I'm afraid. I would like that much. Thank you. You are fucking broke. What about you, Pakal? Excellent, you are rich as fuck. Good. Now, how about 10 per turn? He doesn't like that idea. Okay, what about 7 per turn? Okay, you're willing to go that far. It isn't that much, but every little helps, and why not? Hey, Arabia. Okay, 180 and 2 gold per turn. Nope, 1 per turn then. Okay. And furthermore, 7 gold per turn. Money, 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 money. This is me debating the possibility of screwing with Russia. Because, well, it's a possibility I'm strongly considering at this point, really, because... And we have aircraft here. But they're just Great War trash as well. We would have to wait until we can swing at least part of the fleet back southwards to help control the Russians here. And... okay. We would have to fight essentially a land war, backed up by the aviation I have available. Okay. If I could push in deep enough to take Beijing, that would make me very happy. That may be pretty difficult, but if I could pull that off, I would be happy for it. Right, Suzhou bombarded my ironclad, that happened. Have that anti-aircraft thing there, which I do not like. So that leaves us with two possibilities. We can strike against it directly, using the rocket artillery, or we can strike against it indirectly, using... well, we can strike the anti-aircraft gun, and then we can rely on the airplanes to bomb the city. I don't think she has much aviation left. I think I shot down all of her planes, which is a good thing. I could probably, with the position I'm in right now, take all of her cities more or less. Which is tempting. It is tempting. I'm not sure I actually want to do that, but it's certainly an idea. I could certainly take Macau. I don't think I have gold yet. Indeed, I do not. That's one of the few things I don't have. Gondar. Hey, nuke that. Thank you. Christopher Columbus, just 45. I have so many of those. Okay. And now we start bombing. Yeah, I turned on quick combat. Unfortunately, there's no way to select that. I like the slow combat for the most part, except for the aeroplanes. But you can't pick and choose. It's all or nothing. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I would need to be within 4 tiles. Okay, so I'm not getting close enough there. You are a battleship and you want to be a destroyer but cannot be one. Can move up to there with that. That should help eventually. And as for here, we have taken that and create that as a puppet. There we go. Okay. That's some machine guns which will move up further. I believe I may just provoke the Russians. Yep, we're not getting rid of that easily. Is that far enough from the city? I believe it is. Okay. You can wait there. You can chill right there. Actually, no. Park on land there. And you skip a turn. As do all of you. For now. You're upgraded as well, right? Right. So move up. That's 3 machine guns. That should be more than sufficient to cause some serious trouble once I go after Russia. Actually, I can move my fleet to take Novgorod, since I have them up there already, and then I can swing them down south to eventually take Tver as well. Alright, that seems like a reasonable approach. Pretty reasonable anyway. Right, they killed it. Because it got intercepted. Come on, stop being derpy, game. Okay, so I'm down a fighter there. That's fun. But I won't have to use more than a single turn attacking stuff which is defended by death. Furthermore, I can move you down there to be in more of position for actually seizing Macau as well. Alright, I would say the war effort is proceeding pretty well. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we would be barely in range there. Okay. Okay, next turn. Sucks losing a plane, but what can you do? A settler? Really? You're gonna move in a settler? Well, that's a free worker for me then, hey? Hopefully. Okay, they moved that out, and they have that battleship on the ocean there. They also have that one there. Okay. How is that blockaded? It shouldn't be. I mean, the battleship is pretty close, but none of my trade routes would be going across the Pacific, I believe. At least they shouldn't be. Oh well. And yeah, I'm definitely thinking about declaring war on Russia, cause this is just silly. She's taking so fracking long on her turns. Just... eh. Done. Open border. Sure, why not? Yeah, I'm just gonna amuse myself by... you know, fighting wars while I build my spaceship. Just like always. Leave the world a radioactive wreck as we leave for greener pastures. Not like there's anything wrong with that, right? Boom, 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 boom. Come on, game, don't be derpy. That should be good enough. There we go, Chengdu is ours. And create puppet, meanwhile... and we need to move up closer because our spy, which I moved before I started recording, and that's the only thing I did before I started recording, hasn't set up there yet, but that's okay actually. Okay. See, how do we want to handle this actually? Have to swing troops up north anyway. Well, yeah, we might as well take it that way. Okay, just gonna park my ships in here so they can heal before we go after the Russians. Because whoever said that, you are right. They need to die. It's just... they need to die. No questions about it, no bullshit. They have to die. So let us arrange our troops in something resembling an attack pattern. Kill you without risking any more of my valuable aviations. Take that with my shitty lancers. Meanwhile... wow, that bomber is fucked up. Meanwhile, we will prepare for the taking of Macau, which may be a bit more difficult because my... yeah, I'm not gonna move him up just this... well, actually, yeah, I will. There we go. Hopefully that'll work out alright. Meanwhile, we'll start shelling Tianjin as well. Because seriously, fuck 'em. Just fuck 'em. Can move up to there and we'll be able to attack with that land unit as we please. Good. You keep healing up and you stay right there. Yes, you actually. Go and repair that citadel, because we may just make use of that as well. As for here, theater next. Cause happiness is still kind of an issue. Meanwhile, these... I believe I will be upgrading these next, because quite frankly, there's Russians right there, and if I'm gonna war with them, I will need to hold this side as well, and to that end, a few aeroplanes will go a long way. So, alright, that is good so far. +1 gold, no, that maybe. Okay. Oh, hello. Not just yet, darling, but I'm glad that you're starting to recognize the situation for what it is, namely you being fucked. Okay, so now we can declare peace whenever we please, because she's willing to give up everything. Well, not everything, but some things. Okay, I want Tianjin, I want Nanjing, I want Beijing, and to get to Beijing we'll probably need to take Shanghai as well. Because that'll have to be a land battle. Yeah. And Russia is taking fucking forever. Whoop-dee-doo. As for Ethiopia, it would be extremely difficult to take them without massive amounts of aviation, simply because well, I have virtually no land troops there, and it's not accessible from the sea, and well, and apparently we have connected gold somehow by taking Chengdu. Okay, okay, that's good. Okay, that's a lot of promotions. Reception 2, that'll do fine. City bombing. City bombing. Eh. And city bombing. Eh. That looks okay. So, dogfighting 2 and... Okay, Macau is ours. There we go. Another city for the Empire. Another jewel in the crown. Okay, lots of Wheel of the King days. Like really one of the last luxuries I didn't actually have yet. Okay, Maya and the Aztecs being friendly. Yay, I suppose. I'm just gonna roll up a bit with my artillery and shell that. So can I finish it off? No, because I cannot reach it. Ouch. Automate you. Chill with you. And skip some turns with the rest of you to heal you up. Okay. Actually, I will not be killing China off completely just yet. I just have to make sure that Shanghai is one of the cities that she actually gives up to me. And that will allow me to... well, to take Beijing next time. During the next war, that is. Yes, there we go. That's her coastline now. We have one more. Ah, right, spies fleeing the capture of various cities. Yeah, Hangzhou is a good bet. However, okay, I would like Shanghai and Hangzhou. Excellent. And now we have peace. And Beijing is essentially screwed the moment the next war begins. And now, as fast as we may, we rush south in order to, well, Russia's next. In fact, the way things are, I think, afford to declare war right now as is, without worrying over much about playing nice. Ah, Utik, you may begin the Apollo program. Okay. So we will move you. Where are the Russian cities? So Moscow. And where else? Actually, let's take a look at what is... Okay, I can see Vladivostok and Smolensk. I need to see Yaroslav. Okay, Yaroslav it is then. Spy on them, my precious. Just two artilleries though. That's not as good as one might like. Okay. Alrighty. You are looking good. Everything is looking more or less good. Okay. So far so good, I would say. And another long turn. Yeah, we've really eaten up China. She had so much more territory than she currently has. I believe she's gonna resettle that city I burned there. Whatever it was called, I don't even remember anymore. And I use this aviation here purely defensively until I can get some of my fleets in position to actually attack. After that we will... Well, I intend to smash her 4 cities here. Those up north are not as high priority. And really I intend to kill her units. Because she's taking fracking forever. Oh, -1 coal. Oh no 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 no. That is not good at all. I have great general I could pop on coal somewhere. Are you fucking crazy? I'm not giving you that much for research agreement. Alright, fine, I'll give you incense, okay? We can have a research agreement then. Don't screw me over, I need the science. As does he probably, actually. Okay. Alrighty. Sorry. So... You mayeth proceedeth... Well, yes, I believe here maybe. Yeah. You can move to there, whereas you will move somewhere like there, and most of these cities are... Well, accuracy will do, I suppose. Okay. So... Kathy... I believe it's time to... It's almost time for you to die. Next turn. Next turn we'll start it. Next turn it begins. And our fleets are traveling once again. Yo-ho and a bottle of rum. You really need to heal up. Meanwhile, you, awesome as you are, need to move up further that way so that you can challenge those fuckers in that city out there. And mostly we can just then shell any units that are hanging around there and trying to retake it. And that will help us as well. Oh, choose production. Carthage. Is there anything I can boost use to boost production there. Windmill, I suppose. Alright, so far so good. Jesus, all these city-state units. Bastards. Yep, that one extra turn of healing will go a long ways here. That's a mobile surface air missile battery. That is not good. Not if you're gonna use aviation. Those things sting. Okay. Trade routes, that is good. We can afford to build. Okay, so China is down to 700 points. At this point, we have kind of beaten her. I would like to finish screwing Cathay, and I want to see if declaring war on her will speed up her fucking turns. Cause, you know, I would like to continue, it's just that it takes so damn long for the turn to process. Because of her, mostly. If I removed some of the players completely, I think that would help us. And what the fuck is this shit? Now that is just a fucking insult, that is. How do I solve this annoyance? I'll swing by my ships afterwards and attack her there. I do not approve of this, I find this offensive. As I do the length of her turns. She does have a few units. Okay, spies. 3 turns to establish surveillance. It'll take me a few turns to cut through her units, defeat her armies anyway, so it's cool. It's cool. Nothing to worry about. It's perfectly alright. And apparently I'm losing my response. Singapore. Come on, city-states, you can do it. Jeez, it takes so damn long. Alright. Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna split the video here and I'll see you in the next one.